Welcome back to another Clash Royale video on this channel. Today we are gonna test this deck. Let's see how it will work. But I want to play the Trophy Road because I want to push up to 15,000 trophies. And let's see if we can do something with this deck. Oh, I've got the wrong deck selected, unfortunately. Man, this happens all the time, but yeah, let's try to win with this deck. Yeah, I think it's a giant deck. It's actually a deck I copied from Arena 1. And let's see if I can win against this Hawk deck. So the arrows are pretty good against Firecracker. But let's see, block the Ice Spirit with our Knight. And yeah, I think we have to stay as defensive as possible at the start of the game. And yeah, we always have to prepare for his Hawk Rider. Because it's pretty annoying to defend an Hawk Rider without a building. And in this deck we don't have any building. So yeah, but maybe our minions can get a lot of value because he does not have a direct counter to this. So let's try this and play our Evo bogies at the back, archers. So and then let's pressure with minions. Let's see what he's got for this. I think he don't got any air counter, so yeah, the minions are locking onto the tower. That's what I like to see, and the giant is tanking. So yeah, it's looking pretty good right now, I have to say. Yeah, Earthquake does not do anything against the minions. So right now I want to try to defend the next Hawk Rider he's got. So let's play this up. And where's the Firecracker? I can already see it. Yeah, I know you want to bring your Firecracker at the bridge, but yeah, it's a pretty unusual Hawk player. Normally they spam their Firecracker directly at the bridge when playing on Hawk Rider, but he's a little bit more patient. Yeah, I want to kill every Firecracker I see as fast as possible because those cards can get a lot of value. And yeah, let's play patient and prepare for his next Hawk Rider. Yeah, but the minions are definitely key in this matchup because he can't really defend them. And yeah, they get so much value in defense, and yeah, his Mighty Miner ability isn't working pretty good because he didn't hit anything with that. So now we can try to go in another time with our giant. Oh, I missed the arrows. What a bad play from me. But yeah, it should still be alright. But man, this Evo Cannon got so much value for him. But I hope it's not enough. Oh, that's so close, I think. Please, please, please. Yes, it was enough. Man, I was shocked. I would have been shocked if this still was a lose. So yeah, we even won with this bad deck. But then let's build up the deck we wanted to play earlier. And yeah, let's remove all these cards. And yeah, I wanted to play Giant Skeleton Clone. And yeah, because it's a pretty fun deck if it works. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have every card in this deck leveled up to level 15. So yeah, but we have to play around this. And yeah, arrows definitely was inside of this deck. Then we need the clone to play clone. Yeah, what was... Yes, Skeleton Barrel definitely was in the deck. Ice Whiz, Cannon Card, and... So what are we missing? I think the bats were included in this deck, and the last card we need... Ah yeah, I know, the guards. Yeah, I think those cards complete the deck. So let's get in the next game with the deck I wanted to play originally. So let's see what he's got for us. Onion's Heart. I hope he plays like a vegetable. So yeah, I'm splitting my guards in the back to start off the game. Let's see what he's got. So the good thing is he just got level 14 towers, so I'm over leveled. That's the first good thing. But yeah, I'm not that happy because Wizard is a pretty good card against us, and we have to play our Giant Skeleton to counter this. And yeah, we have to concede a lot of damage because on the left hand side I didn't have any counter for these Royal Hogs. So, but it's still okay because we already dealt some damage at his left hand tower. So overall I'm okay with the situation. So the next step, I want to play our Skeleton Barrier at the bridge to pressure him and see what small spell he has, because that's the first thing you want to do with this deck. Find out what your opponent has against your potentially clone. So I see the Mega Minion. Let's counter that with bats. So, and he's got the P.E.K.K.A. So I'm preparing for a defense, and yeah, just let my cannon card walk through. This will damage the P.E.K.K.A. pretty good, I think. But yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. The Wizard is really annoying for our deck, because all his cards get so much value against it. Yeah, but the Royal Hogs get defended pretty nice, and the Giant Skeleton tanks forever. That's pretty good for us. Yeah, but his Wizard still gets so much value. But with the help of the Giant Skeleton Bomb, we can clear it up. And yeah, and he's defending our ice with a Mega Minion, but I think I don't have to play something against it. And let's pressure again with a Skeleton Barrel. And yeah, I don't know, is he already back to his Wizard? I don't think so, yes. So now we saw that he used his Zap. So now we can push in really hard and clone our stuff, because he used his small spell. And that's the perfect opportunity for our clone. Hopefully, yeah, man, the Wizard is getting so much value against us, but hopefully the spam is too much for him to defend. Yeah, but he was back to his Zap, but we still got some damage. And we are still in the damage lead, so I'm pretty fine with the overall situation. And look at the Ice Wiz chipping away on his tower. That's really good. So let's set up a cannon card in the back. And yeah, I think if we do the same push just again, it will be working pretty nicely. And yeah, the bats are getting some value, hopefully. Yeah, please. Yeah, guards had to be sacrificed in order to tank for the candy card, and candy card now can clean up the Wizard. Yeah, that's not pretty good from him. So let's clone. Hopefully with our Skeleton Barrier we can reach the tower. Yeah, and 2 drop damage. That's what yes. look at how he failed his Zap. And all the bats are still alive and kill his Mega Minion. And he has to use a desperate Wizard. But I think do our arrows even do enough? Yes, perfectly. So that's the first game we win. And you saw even that he had the Wizard as a pretty good counter against our clone cards. We still managed to get through with all our clone spam cards. So that's exactly how I want this deck to work. So let's try to repeat that win in the second game. Yeah, let's cycle our Skeleton Barrel at the bridge, and he's playing a Goblin Gang. So this is, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's using some kind of bait deck. Let's see what else he's got in hand. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be bait. And yeah, and he's playing Firecracker. So some kind of interesting kind of bait deck. Yeah, I let the Dart Goblin go through. Right now I don't really have the elixir to attend it. And yeah, he still has to defend those 2 cards. And with only having a Goblin Gang in hand, ooh, he's got the recruits. Interesting. Pretty interesting, yeah, bait deck from him. And I hope my candy card can get a lot of value, and it really looks good. Yeah, maybe I support my candy card with this and that, and then we instantly clone to overwhelm him, hopefully. Yes, look at all the spam. Look at all the spam. Yes, he has to use his arrows, and maybe our candy card can get 1 hit. Yeah. So yeah, as we can see, he's got the arrows. That's a pretty good counter against us. But besides the arrows, we have pretty. He don't really has good answers against our cloned type of cards. Yeah, and his firecracker goes down, that's good for us. And we got our king tower already activated, so now let's play patiently and set up an ice whiz in the back. And yeah, wait for his goblin barrier to fly over to our tower and defend it easily with our arrows. So if you don't want to do something, I'm going to set up my skeleton barrel at the bridge. And yeah, let's try to defend the knight push. Yeah, maybe he's got his evolved. Now he's getting pretty aggressive, and he's got his evolved dart goblin. But yeah, that's no problem to defend. We got our arrows ready. But yeah, the dart goblin is pretty annoying right now, I have to say. Man, Candy Card, can you do one? You had to do one job, please. But yeah, that's not that bad for us because we can go in with a giant skeleton, and then we play our bats. And yeah, let's wait with our clone until he uses his arrows, and then let's clone. And that's exactly what I wanted. We waited for his. Look at the value the giant skeleton bomb is getting us, and look at this tower damage. Yeah, and we win the next game with the arrows to finish it up. Wow. Man, I'm so happy this deck is working. I thought it would be harder to win with this, but yeah, let's play another game and hope we can keep the win streak on. We can keep the win streak going on, yes. Der Chef from German Stars, let's see what he's got for us. Yeah, let's play patiently, play our ice whiz in the back. I think that's a good play for the start. And he's playing an ice golem. Interesting. So this may be 2.6 Hawk Rider or some kind of expo deck. Yeah, and after seeing the skeletons, both options are still possible. And the cannon, so I think that's a Hawk Rider deck again. So let's see how we can play against that. So let's wait for his Hawk Rider to get be placed, and then we defend with our cannon card, I think. So man, I know you want to set it. Yeah, there it comes. I knew it was Hawk Rider. It will get 2 hits, but that's still fine with me because we can now get aggressive with a giant skeleton at the bridge and see what he's got for us. Yeah, let's clone that because yeah, cannon card is getting a lot of value, and look at how much he's got problems to defend it. And yeah, giant skeleton bomb is at the tower, and cannon card turns around and locks onto the tower too, and that's a pretty good start. Look at this tower, it's already going down, and yeah, that's very nice. And again, he didn't expect us to have the clone, and yeah, was unprepared for our clone spell, and yeah, he couldn't defend it at all. That's pretty interesting to say the least. But yeah, let's wait and play our skeleton barrier at the bridge. Maybe he already gave up after losing the tower so early in the game. But no, he's just a pretty patient Hawk Rider player. So let's set up our ice whiz, because man, he has to play his Hawk Rider sometimes. So let's get a cannon card in the back. And if he now goes in with his Hawk Rider, we already got. Man, this Evo Ice Spirit is getting a lot of value, I think. But it's not enough to go let our tower go down. And yeah, now let's pressure him with a cheap push at the right hand side. And now just clone to be as annoying as possible, to spam as much as possible. And yeah, look at our cannon card killing away his musketeer. And look at the giant skeleton getting a hit on the musketeer to kill it afterwards with the giant skeleton bomb. That's perfect. And I think we now have to, yeah, that was already... Look at the Hawk Rider getting kited back by the cannon card, who just transformed into its building form. And yeah, with that, the game is decided for us. Let's clone again to show him our feature again. And yeah, that's another win with this deck. Man, I'm pretty surprised how good it's working out so far. Yeah, let's do another match to really prove how strong this deck can be. Yeah, and I, as you already saw, I like to ban my opponents because it's just fun after winning to really let them feel their failure. We are against Wombat Dog. Let's see what he's got for us. So do not leak any elixir, I'm starting off with a skeleton barrel at the bridge. I think that's a play we can always do and not lose anything with that. So he's playing recruits again. I want to play my ice whiz in the back and prepare for any... Ooh, he's got the zappies too. Then let's play a candy card in the middle to address those. And I think, yeah, ooh, man, the flying machine is pretty annoying to defend for our deck because we don't really got a good answer after cycling our bats. But I think I let both of these troops get a little bit of damage, and that's still okay with me because now I get my guards to his tower, hopefully. Maybe we can get some chip damage. Oh, now we see his arrows are out of cycle. So let's prepare a big push in the back. Yeah, I'm pushing in with... Yeah, let's wait for his... for this to jump, and then let's clone. Let's see how it's working out for us. So he still has to defend it, and he don't... man, he still got the barb barrel. But look at the bats chipping away at his tower, and his recruits already are pretty much gone. So the clone was valuable for sure, I think. Yeah, let's play our guards to defend those, to don't let him get any additional damage on our left-hand side tower. And yeah, he already played his arrows again. So now we know he don't got his best counter against our clone spell. And yeah, but let's stay patient for the moment and play our ice whiz in the back. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, he's playing his zappies. Then I'm going in with a skeleton barrel, trying to chip down his zappies. Yes, perfect. I already knew he was going to set his those at the bridge, and now we have to be pretty careful because his Royal Hawks are going to do pretty... Oh man, that's pretty dangerous. A pretty dangerous situation. Man, I think that's tower down. Yeah, I think we can't do something against it. Man, man, I have to say, the play was pretty obvious. I knew he was playing he would play his recruits at the bridge. Maybe the ice whiz in the back wasn't the right play, but yeah, now it's pretty hard to get one of his towers in that short time we still have. But yeah, let's not give up so early. But yeah, it's not looking good after. Yeah, and the problem is he has a building to always address our skeleton barrel, and he had 2 small spells, so I would say that's not an easy matchup for us at all, so I'm fine with losing it. But let's do one last match to end the video with a win, with a positive feeling, and yeah, hopefully we get a better matchup this time. So let's see. I'm fine with leaking some elixir at the start, and yeah, but after he's playing his Hawk Rider, I'm defending that with those few cards, and yeah, I hope we can activate our King Tower with the help of the... Yeah, we still can, if we place the Skeleton Barrel like that, so the Firecracker gets a shot on that. So I think overall, the situation isn't that bad. So he's playing his Skeleton King, so yeah, let's wait to let it cross our... pretty aggressive. So I think, yeah, and he even activates his the Skeleton King ability. But yeah, our Giant Skeleton tanks everything away, so he does not really get a lot of value out of it. So now we can... we don't really have elixir, but yeah, let's wait what he's given us, or what he does against our candy card. He's got a skeleton army. Interesting. So let's wait a little to yeah, I think now he's prepared for another Hawk Rider push, and I think I'm already setting up my guards to address those. And yeah, if he doesn't set... Yeah, blocking that bridge with our skeleton, with our giant skeleton is pretty good. And look at the Hawk Rider, please don't get a hit. But yeah, for me it feels like Hawk Rider is so hard to defend without a building. But yeah, Man, we did not have enough elixir, but he zaps, and that's the perfect clone for us. That's the perfect situation to clone for us. And yeah, that's the first giant. Yeah, I think that's tower down. Look, both giant skeleton bombs are about to explode at his tower, and I think even the firecracker goes down from the other giant skeleton bomb. So yeah, our gimmick worked again. Man, I'm so happy this deck works. Yeah, and now we just have to defend for 40 seconds. Interesting. Man, I don't think that will work for him, but oh, the E spirit got so much value right there. But yeah, it's not giving him anything countable. We still have one tower more than him. And yeah, that's the only thing we want in this game to win. So yeah, let's see where he's placing his last Hog Rider of this game. And yeah, I think it will be on this side, so we predicted with our Ice Whiz, and I think he already gave up after seeing that he won't get our tower in time. And yeah, that's the perfect win I asked for before the game started. And yeah, man, I'm so happy. And if you if you saw this deck, that this works so good, maybe you want to try it out too. Yeah, and even if we are a little bit underleveled, as you can see, we don't have everything maxed. We still won 4 out of 5 games, so I think that's a pretty successful video again. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.